Hello everyone, I'm Cody Orm.
And I'm Remmington Joseph.
And today we are showing off Vikings, Wolves of Midgard. So this is the latest title from Kalypso Media and Games Farm. They are normally known for their more strategy-based games, RTS type deals. And yeah, this is more of a top-down Diablo-inspired adventure. So it's kind of an interesting take for a studio that it's never really tread in these waters before.
And how do you think they've done?
I'm interested to see what they can do if they tried it again. There's a good first step. It's definitely not completely ready, though. But yeah, you get to make your own Viking. I think I did a pretty good job. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, he looks, typical emo Viking.
Yeah, those emo Vikings that were around.
Yeah, the ones who just constantly regret their killing.
Yeah, exactly. Now this part's kind of cool. So each weapon you have, it has a god attached to it, and you sacrifice to the god to upgrade your weapons.
Preference of weapon?
I went with the arrow, bow and arrow, because it's so exploitable, and you will see pretty soon what I mean. And yeah, it's crazy. So you start off as you kind of come back to your town, and things are muck with some
typically
goblins
with Vikings.
Yeah, some goblins and ice giants, as historically has happened in the past.
Yes.
We're attacking your village, and you kind of clear them out, and from there you become chieftain and do chieftain Viking things. Okay. So we're going to stop here. I don't want to spoil anything too major at the beginning, so we're just going to skip ahead to some combat. Yeah. Okay, so now the story is a little murky. You kind of just do stuff, which is fine. That's what Vikings did. Yeah. But the most important thing is you want to rebuild your altar.
Okay, so what's the altar?
So your altar, so when you kill enemies, instead of getting EXP, you get blood.
Blood, edgy.
Yeah, and you sacrifice the blood to the altar to upgrade things. I just did elemental resistance. We're going to show off exactly what that means in a second. But yeah, there was a point there where it kind of flashed up another thing. I was trying to upgrade my altar, but I didn't have enough materials. So right now, I can only really upgrade within my arrow section. But the more I expand my altar, the more gods I can sacrifice to, and the more things I can upgrade. So I can be proficient in many weapons.
That sounds pretty deep.
Yeah, it's actually... There's this weird contradiction with this game where it's mind-numbingly stupid, but at the same time, it's fascinatingly deep. And it's caught in between this it seems like they don't really know exactly where they want to go. We're going to show off in a few seconds. There's a lot going on, and it's very intense, and it borders on comedy. Unintentionally, though. It's just...
That's never good.
Yeah. I mean, even look at this picture that's on the load screen. It's just so intense and brutal. Yeah. But at the same time, it doesn't quite hit the seriousness enough where it just feels weird. Anyway,
so here's a first bit of gameplay.
Yeah, so I just blew up a wolf with my...
That's... Okay, arrows typically do that, sure.
Yeah, exactly. So the thing that just popped up there, this game... This isn't in every level, but it is something to keep in mind in certain areas. It's elemental resistance.
Oh, that blue bar at the bottom?
Yeah, so that is just below my health bar. There's a growing blue bar, and what that is my exposure to the ice. And the longer I am away from fire, the higher that'll go. Now, once it reaches its full capacity, you'll start to lose health.
All right.
So
right now you're
face.
killing it.
Yeah. It's because
you're delivering roundhouse kicks to wolves.
Yeah, it's amazing, right? Best game ever, 10 out of 10. I gave it a 7.5 out of 10, and I feel like my score didn't necessarily reflect how much I enjoyed it. So I recommend, if you have a chance to read the review, to actually read the review. Don't just skip down to the bottom, because I go into detail about a lot of things and what I liked, and ultimately why I couldn't score it higher.
I mean, looking at it, it looks like a lot of mindless fun action.
Yeah, exactly. It's very Diablo-inspired. It's a little more action-based.
Yeah, I would say so.
But not too much. It is very similar to Diablo, though. And yeah, so you just saw I got close to the fire.
Yeah, and the blue bar goes down.
So in the corner, you can also see I have a little thing flashing. That is for my rage mode.
What's
Because
rage
I'm a Viking, and they're angry people, and every once in a while you just gotta let loose. And yeah, it kind of makes your attacks a little more. They deal more damage.
Okay.
I think that it might also take a little less damage. If you do, it's hardly noticeable. But
and
yeah,
the number at the top, that's your level?
Yeah, I'm level right now because it's the beginning of the game.
Yeah.
Level 2 Viking Archer Warrior.
Yeah. A little
Skrillex
hatchling
looking.
Viking.
Yeah. I'm ready to evolve any moment. But yeah, here's the downside for this game mostly lies in just how repetitive it can be.
That, yeah.
And the other part too, so I'm gonna get ambushed here. I get gang beaten.
Wow.
Yeah, so that's where you can see how.
That looks like the drawback of the arrow.
Yeah. I got it wasn't fun. It got out of hand really
bullied.
fast. Yeah, essentially. They teamed up on me and made me feel bad. But I'm gonna change my approach, and we'll see if that helps. Okay, we're back, and as you can see, no more arrow.
Yeah, sword and an axe.
Yeah, I got a sword and an axe because that's just cool.
I love that you can dual wield those.
Yeah, it's pretty. This game is so badass. But you can see, not having such a hard time anymore.
No. Slaying these goblins riding.
I think they were wild boar, yeah. Now, here's the thing. The game really relies on you to get in there, get dirty, and then, dodge.
There's no button to defend, is there?
Not that I can see. You can carry a shield if you'd like, and that can help against ranged attacks every once in a while. But for the most part, your defense is your dodge.
I mean, I would like that. I like attack-oriented games. So.
Yeah, it's really it's really action-oriented.
Yeah.
That's the best way I can describe it. And yeah, so so every once in a while it'll just do a slow motion kill. I'm not entirely sure of
it's just the
why.
cinematic.
Yeah, if there was a reason why it slows down at that specific point, or if it just did because. But yeah, it's just a little cool thing added there. It's so needlessly.
Yeah, it's really unnecessary, but it looked cool.
Yeah,
I couldn't help but think, oh, that was an epic kill, but it was just
a wolf that I killed. I didn't do anything different. And that's part of the game's charm. Like I said, it borders on comedy without realizing it, and it's not necessarily a bad thing.
Yeah.
It's just a thing. And
I can definitely see them trying again with this.
Yeah, I really want to see what they can do with a sequel.
Yeah.
Because you see,
that
now I
was
can understand
awesome.
that one.
That was awesome.
But I would like to see what they can do going forward with a sequel with a little bit more under their belt.
Yeah.
A little more understanding. Every once in a while you can sacrifice blood to those things too. They just kind of.
What does that do?
It just lets you level up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just.
Yeah, see, that one wasn't necessary at all.
And it did the other one right after that. And there's no.
Yeah, I don't think there's any reason behind it.
I think it might be for a certain amount of hits in a row, but I can't. I don't want to say.
Yeah.
And I've been playing this game for about a week and a half, and that's been my biggest question. And I've been looking out specifically to see when it does it, and it seems like it's random. Either that, or I'm just not observing.
Yeah, no, it seems totally random to me. It's just cool Vikings doing cool Viking things.
Yeah,
that is basically this game.
You just described the box art, or the little blurb on the box. It's that's essentially what it is. It's just a cool game, and you know what? There's a place for games like this.
Yeah, definitely. I can see. I think a lot of people can actually enjoy this game.
Yeah.
Just get in there, kill what you gotta kill, and then take a break.
And I can see that being a really good way to introduce people to RPGs.
Yeah. Lighter RPG systems like this.
Yeah, exactly. I know RPGs aren't a lot of mainstream titles, but they are very light. But this is an RPG deep down.
Well, yeah. When you look at the pause menu, looking at all the stats and everything,
yeah,
it definitely looks like an RPG.
And this is fun enough that people who traditionally try to stay away from RPGs might find a little bit of enjoyment in it. Now, you see here, like back there, sorry, there was a little bit of a frame rate issue.
Yeah.
That does happen every once in a while. The game will chug when a little bit too much is happening.
Does it affect anything?
No, like I didn't notice anything really dire, or it never really affected the gameplay because everyone stops. So yeah, it's just something to keep in mind. I kind of got lost here. I surprise.
You got to follow that map.
Yeah, any new viewers, that's my thing. I get lost. But yeah, it's the one thing I will have a small complaint about is that the game is a little bit disconnected. So you just kind of show up to different areas and you go and do your Viking thing, and then you leave. It's not one big breathing world. And that's more of just a personal preference thing, because that's kind of how most RPGs they've turned to that style.
Yeah.
But there's only so much you can do, right?
I mean, I'm guessing that they cover the basic like landscapes of RPGs.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of it's icy. There is some like kind of towns that you kind of go and pillage.
Pillaging sounds fun.
Yeah, there's like a cave that was kind of fun. It's definitely there are varied elements. It's not visually appealing though. It's a lot of white and red. A lot of other levels it's more brown.
You've been
kind of
massacring
mudded.
these.
Yeah, well, it's just gotta show these wolves who's boss, you know.
So how would you describe the difficulty? Does it
Well,
seem-
I'm playing this on normal. Jumping in at originally, it took a while for me to get used to everything, and I died a lot. But the more you play, once you get a hang of it, it's not that hard. Especially if you have the bow.
Yeah.
That's the big thing. If you have a bow, it's not going to be a problem. But as you can see, so my elemental resistance is starting to...
Yeah, you gotta get to a fireplace.
Yeah. And I kind of like this little touch where like my screen's starting to turn icy.
Yeah.
It's kind of
This
cool.
is this whole elemental thing is a really rare thing in games.
It makes your battles way more strategic, because sometimes you just have to abandon your fight altogether because you're gonna start to lose health.
Do most of the stages have this?
No, some of them do, some of them don't. I don't want to say most. A lot do though. It's a nice little addition that really changes the way you play. It is very reminiscent of Lost Planet. It had something similar to that too.
Yeah.
And you don't see it a lot. It was weird. You'd think that after a title as big as Lost Planet came into effect that more titles would want to.
I think we're seeing
Adopt
it
that.
more. I mean, Breath of the Wild has it, right?
That's
Zelda?
true. They do. That's probably going to be a thing going forward.
Yeah.
It kind of sucks because this has been in development for a while now, and it's going to seem like it's piggybacking off of ideas that have already been established.
Yeah, I can see that.
And I'm not saying it's the first to ever use it, but it does kind of suck that it feels like... I don't want people to think that this was something that was tacked in after they saw the success of Breath of the Wild, because the build I played last year had that too.
Well, no, I mean, this game is its own thing.
Yeah.
Like, if I were to compare to anything, it would be Diablo, but that's about it.
Well, yeah, and it's the comparisons are very obvious.
Yeah.
But you know, a lot of games have come in and tried to take that Diablo approach, and they just don't. They can't capture something unique.
Well, yeah, normally I think they come off looking like copies. This I can tell it's its own thing because of how over the top it gets.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure how intentional that was.
Yeah, exactly. I do think that it was a conscious decision to try to differentiate themselves, because Diablo might not have been the first, but it was definitely the most significant. And if you're going to try to jump into a genre where the vast majority of people recognize a single game in that genre, you have to make yourself different. And even if it's something as simple as adding a rolling mechanic to dodge and a little bit of elemental resistance here and there, Vikings, Wolves of Midgard does enough to make itself its own thing. Am I comparing it to Diablo in terms of quality? No. That's silly.
Yeah.
But it's still a pretty fun game. And the boss battles are amazing. I just want to... This is another ice giant, but we're gonna just jump forward to a boss battle real quick because I want to show that off before we run over our time. All right, and we're back. This is the boss battle. Are you ready?
Boss battle. Now this I'm looking forward to seeing.
Oh. I mean, it's not anything spectacular, but it is kind of cool. So you might have noticed earlier in the video I fought a couple of these guys. I'm immediately going over to my arrow though, because
Vikings always stay prepared.
I don't need this. Yeah, I don't need this kind of stress in my life. Yeah, it's. So here you can see I'm racking up my freeze right now.
Right.
So those little orange spots are hot pockets, so I can go to.
Oh, that's convenient.
But then he puts his stupid icy thing right over it. Sorry, I'm bitter. This. Getting to this point on my first playthrough, I had a lot of difficulty fighting. And then now it's easy because I understand what he's doing, but it does get really intense after a while because he sends so many wolves at you.
Yeah, this looks way more difficult than everything you've done up to this point.
It is, and that's the cool thing about the boss battles is that they really do challenge you, but they're not introducing anything new.
No.
This is all stuff that you played towards earlier in the game, and now you just have to kind of deal with it.
That actually seems like a well-designed boss.
Yeah, oh, it is. And most of the bosses are like that. I had one where I didn't have to go near it at all, and that was kind of... I felt bad because I felt like I was just taking advantage of the game. But at the same time, don't have such an obvious exploit. But yeah, it is a very well-designed boss. It is a very intense battle. I was gripping my controller during this because there's so much you have to keep track of.
Yeah, with the fast pace, the roll was a good idea for this game. The roll mechanic seems like it's necessary.
Really changes the way you play.
Yeah.
And even if it takes a little bit of time to kind of really get a grip on it and time it properly, but once you do get a hang of it, it makes the game so much more enjoyable. And it's one of those things, but once you do get the hang of it, you feel like you've learned something and you're actually progressing. And it's not just character stats, which is something a lot of games don't realize. Stats aren't everything.
That's true. I mean, skill-based, we've seen a reemergence of this with Dark Souls and all that.
Yeah.
But I mean, to see it in more top-down RPGs and everything, I think that's needed.
Yeah, oh, totally. You can make an argument that Dark Souls has been one of the most influential games in recent memory.
Yeah. And
this, I can actually, now that I'm thinking about it, yeah, this actually does have a little bit of Dark Souls inspiration behind it, with just how balls to the wall difficult it can get. Like, look at this nonsense, and how rewarding it can be. But
hey,
I
got
killed
it,
him. Yeah, it took a while, but I did it.
Yeah, that bow and arrow really helped.
Oh yeah, oh for sure. But that's all the time we have. So thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Follow us on Twitter at cgmagonline.com. Or cgmagonline.